Good morning, guys. Tyler Ryan here at the Bull Street headquarters of the American Red Cross in Columbia. Now, you know when disaster happens, the Red Cross is there, one of the very important missions they do. And when those things occur, they look to you and they look to me, the volunteers who help our friends and neighbors. When you think of disasters, you think of Japan and New Orleans. And if you live in the Midlands, you also might think of last week's storm that changed the lives for many people in the Greenview community. When these natural events happen across the globe or in our backyards, the Red Cross disaster team jumps into action with assistance including shelter and food, and the cleanup efforts that often happen after folks not directly impacted go back to their day-to-day routines. The lion's share of this work is done by volunteers. Anna Kate Christophillips from the American Red Cross says there's lots of ways that folks can answer the call to the community.
Well, the biggest thing, Tyler, is that all of our volunteers are trained. We do ongoing training. So when a disaster should arise, our volunteers are ready when the time comes.
A great example of these volunteers that answers the call is Bobby Roberts.
I'll put this in that big pot right there.
In here?
Yeah.
He's a retired truck driver who now owns Navigator Catering Service. So when the call goes out for volunteers, some bring chainsaws, some bring blankets, and Bobby brings his ladle.
We are doing the smaller things like this kitchen here today. I got 60 people feeding, and had to feed them lunch for the last 4 days, which we'll be glad that we could. These was volunteers comes in from the other part of the state, and they volunteer their time. They sleep on cots here at the church.
In this most recent effort, the Belmont Baptist Church on Mason Road was utilized as a mobile mess hall, feeding the other volunteers and the cleanup crews around the Greenview area. It's very much a team effort as the cleanup crews, Southern Baptist Disaster Relief, and the American Red Cross work tirelessly to return a sense of normal to a community. And every volunteer can play an intricate role in the mission.
So whether it be doing clerical work, whether it be helping with fundraising events, public affairs, which is what I do, or doing disaster volunteer work.
So the bottom line is, no matter what your skill is or what you want to do, you can be a part of the community and volunteer for your neighbors when disaster strikes. From the Bull Street headquarters of the American Red Cross, I'm Tyler Ryan. Good day, Columbia. Guys?